Hello, my name is Chidima Ife. I earned a bachelor's degree in food science and technology in Nigeria, and I'm passionate about how science can support farmers. I came to the United States to pursue a master's degree in sustainable food system, and I'm also currently pursuing a PhD in individual interdisciplinary. One thing that fascinates me is how much American loves chocolate. Montana State University is a public land-grant research institute in Bozeman, Montana, and we collaborated on this project with two other universities, North Carolina State University in the United States and Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Nigeria. Our project aims to tell the story of how indigenous knowledge might have interacted with modern science to shape the evolution of sustainable cocoa value chain. We also created learning resources for the food science community with a USDA-funded team. Despite being the world's fifth largest cocoa producers, there is less knowledge about chocolate making process amongst Nigerians. My team and I were thrilled to learn about American Heritage Chocolate for its EMA's Junior History Chocolate Research Grant, with its focus on exploring and uncovering chocolate global history and cultural heritage. The journey to Nigeria was a thrilling quest to unearth the rich heritage of cocoa farmers and chocolatiers. Ondo State is the largest cocoa growing state in Nigeria, and generational involvement is their hallmark. We will hear from the farmers on how they have passed down this indigenous knowledge from one generation to another.
His grandfather gave it to his father, and his father gave it to him too.
I was born inside.
Africa,
50 years.
It is over 50 years now, so she must have been in the business for over 50 years.
At least about 3 generations.
The knowledge these farmers have acquired, their love for the land and cocoa farming runs deep into their tradition and cultural heritage.
Because he's happy doing what he's doing, he does not want to leave. It means a lot to her. If you do it very well, you get it.
Cocoa farm is so encouraging. When you have cocoa farm, you will have assurance that at the end of the year, you will not go home empty.
However, these farmers face serious challenges with sourcing, labor, mitigating the impacts of climate change, and accessing financial assistance.
The farmer does not have, like him, he does not have that physical strength. Students to remain here and be engaging in the cocoa activity, cocoa farm. All are educated students who have to go and look for white collar job. They don't want to stay here. So now students are well educated and they don't want to involve themselves in the village activities, so they go to the cities.
The issue of price is one of them.
Kòkó ní wàhálà táìmù òjò ní kíní ibi ká bá ti lè rí kíní wọ̀nyẹn tá a lè.
At the peak of rainy season, they have this rot disease. They spray chemical fungicide to prevent it or to stem it. So that is what they do during the rainy season.
After harvesting, the farmers ferment the cocoa and apply their indigenous knowledge to upcycle the byproducts. All elements of the cocoa are utilized. The pods are used in making black soap. The mucilage collected during fermentation is used in the production of alcoholic beverage.
When we bring it out from the porch, from the farm, we now bring it down to this place in particular. We cover it with leaves, with plantain leaves, so that it will ferment.
We put it inside the box. Then for 6 days. The 6th day, we move it out.
After the fermentation, after the 5th day, they sun dry it.
One bag, yes, no bag.
You put it in it.
That cocoa bag.
Jute bag.
Jute.
You saw inside the jute bag.
I keep for a store.
They have a store here. Manufacture local soap.
This is a bathing soap. It is called Dudunosun, a black soap made from cocoa pods. I used this soap as a kid in Nigeria, and I never knew what it was made of until doing this research. Exploring chocolate's journey from bean to bar, we dived into the heart of chocolate production by visiting 2 chocolate companies.
So being a major producer of cocoa, it is paramount to go into the apart from the production, and it's also going to the processing of the beans.
I'm a food science and technology professional. So the next should be making chocolate.
The chocolate business is challenging because of Nigeria's warm climate, but these chocolatiers take pride in their commitment to cocoa sourcing and product quality.
We can monitor the harvesting, the fermentation, the drying processes so that we can achieve that status of premium cocoa.
You know, being a food scientist is easier for me to research, to work on product development, and to bring new products.
Their sustainable business practices include reducing waste and upcycling cocoa byproducts.
It can be used for feeding, livestock feeding, especially piggery. Use it as well. Use it for as one of the ingredients for making polish.
So the shell are sold to other users who use them as their raw materials. They make their own products, like making mosquito coil.
Back in the United States, we interviewed 2 chocolatiers in Montana and discovered similarities and differences in how these chocolatiers use their byproducts.
We have our cocoa shells, and right now we compost pretty much all of it.
We give them for free to a friend to feed their pigs, but going forward, we are looking at testing tea made with cocoa shells. We would also like to see whether to explore other alternatives.
Why the Nigerian chocolatiers we interviewed utilize cocoa shells in making non-food products such as shoe polish, pig feed, and mosquito coils, their counterparts in Montana are still exploring uses for cocoa shells beyond composting and donating to home gardeners. We would like to thank American Heritage Chocolate Society, hosted by Mass Wrigley, for funding this research grant, Montana State University Food Product Development Lab, the 4 farmers and 4 chocolatiers, the interpreter and the videographer. Sustainable cocoa value chain in the eyes of indigenous wisdom. Thank you.